Hello, my name is Charles Webster Bear, and today is September 26, 2008, and I'm in Bend, Oregon, USA, and I'm running for President of the Earth, and I would like you to vote for me for President of the Earth. In order to do that, all you have to do is go to globalinternetgovernment.com and click chat, and there are 3 chat rooms there, and you can click them and just cast your vote for anybody. You can vote for anybody for President of Earth, and you can vote for, animals or plants or people or whatever. Now, in the future, you'll only be able to vote for President of the Earth on December 1st, Hawaiian time. But for now, you can vote whenever you want. Now, in the future, the official elections for President of the Earth will be on December 1st, Hawaiian time, and the person or thing that gets the most votes will be the President of the Earth starting on January 1st, Hawaiian time, and going for a whole year, January 1st to January 1st. The President of the Earth can serve 3 terms, and that's it. You can't be elected President of the Earth a 4th time. You can only be elected 3 times. And nobody from the country of the current President of the Earth can run for President of the Earth. In other words, if somebody from Venezuela is the President of the Earth, then nobody from Venezuela can run for President of the Earth, because this will prevent one country from electing a President of the Earth and then another President of the Earth. You got to represent everybody. The President of the Earth will be an employee of Global Internet Government. The President of the Earth will have no power. It will be a symbolic position, a figurehead. The President of the Earth will enforce the human constitution, and the human constitution is basically all people have freedom of speech and can say whatever they want online, and all women have the right to total and free and complete access to all forms of birth control, including abortion. That's the human constitution. It's very similar to what Global Internet Government is all about. Go figure. The President of the Earth will also, try to unify the planet with a common currency, common laws, common language, just try to make the whole planet one. Kind of like, the European Union made the European Economic Community. So that's what the President of the Earth will try to do. The President of the Earth will work very closely with the International Monetary Fund, the United Nations, and Global Internet Government, and will support the IMF and the UN and GIG. And so that's what the President of the Earth will do. And since I already voted for myself, that means I'm leading the election. So technically I am the President of the Earth. Because I've gotten the most votes. 1. Anyway. Now, I'm also running for President of the United States of America in the year 2012 and 2016. Please vote for me. I'm an independent. I'm a social conservative, but I support, freedom, and I'm pro-choice. I'm green, isolationist, anti-immigration. I'm for less government. I'm for less taxes. for less national debt. So it's cool to run for president of the earth and president of the United States at the same time, because there's no, whichever one comes first is what I'll deal with. But that's 4 years from now, and after November 5th, 2008, I'll kind of fine tune my platform depending on who wins. But anyway, global internet government is GIG, and GIG is idea for a website. To learn more about it, you can go to www.globalinternetgovernment.com. But basically, it's an idea for a website that would monitor the financial transactions of every government on the planet. And it would do this by having a chat room for every city on the planet. And a city is a place with over 10,000 permanent residents. And the larger the city, the more levels of the chat room. And anybody can post anything in the chat room of the city that they are in, or any city. GIG membership's free, and when you sign up for the city that you choose. If you have an email, you can sign up, and you'll be able to post in that city, in the country that city's in. There'll be a chat room for the country as well, and an international chat room. So there'll be 3 chat rooms. The chat room for the city that you sign up for, the chat room for the country that city's in, and the international chat room. Now, these chat rooms, the bigger the city, the more levels to the chat room of the city. And when you post in the chat room, nobody will be able to delete or alter or censor or change or ban or remove that post in any way, shape, or form. Not even the person who posted it. Now, there'll be GIG moderators in the chat room, and the GIG moderators will move the post up if they consider it to be relevant or accurate, and they'll move the post down if they consider it to be irrelevant or inaccurate. And that's what the GIG moderators will do. And so then there's going to be WIMON, World Internet Monitoring Organization Nation, and they'll rank all the gigs and determine which gigs are the most accurate and which gigs are the least accurate. And that way, eventually, at some point, the most accurate gig will be the one that will become the official gig. There's no timetable for that. And like I said, if you want to know more about it, just go to globalinternetgovernment.com and vote Bear.